The London Bridge has fallen. Today being 8 September 2022 as the news break the internet of the passing away of our beautiful monarch, Queen Elizabeth of the Commonwealth in London. She reigned for 70 years since 1952 up to date 2022. For these 70 years, she sat on the throne that she has been assembled into everything that was posting for proper, pure, clean heart. Our heart goes out to our family and people of the Great British in Commonwealth of 56 Savage Nation, a great queen who brought so much prosperity, priority, peace, hope, and stability to the United Kingdom for over 70 years. In good times and bad times, she stood for the common people especially. Commonwealth has fallen into mourning today as she has inspired many people in love and encouragement. Like my country people today, the news don't break, the social media can't let us know say this our beautiful monarch who just passed on today at age 96 years, who's assigned the throne for 70 years. Like guys, it's really not easy. Let's send our condolence to the beautiful London people as they just fall into this morning. So guys, make I leave make una hear the full check on wetin happen before she passed on this afternoon. Thank you all for watching. I remain your humble girl, Aproko Matters, aka the Boss Lady TV. Help us to share this video and let it go well. Send your condolence across to the entire family and London people. See you all on my next video, and bye bye.
I said it earlier and I'll say it again. Mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. As a recent granddad myself, those eyes just say it all. Yes. As that wee one to the right will one day succeed her in that line of succession of the House of Windsor. But in that picture, that's my great-grandson. And the little one on the right is saying, and that's Nana, Granny, Lilibet. That is just, Norman, a wonderful picture.
Yes, and let's remember that, as we mentioned earlier on, Alistair, this is a loss for a family member. Yeah. And whatever family you're in, when you lose someone who's been key to your family, it's felt, heartfelt. And, of course, it's an issue for the public at large and for the Constitution and for the country, but there's also an issue for those who are closely related to the Queen and who will therefore have suffered a serious loss today in their own family. So let's think about that.
It's 10 minutes to 7. Buckingham Palace has confirmed that Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has died. She was 96 years old. Her Majesty passed away in Balmoral. A statement from the royal family reads, and I quote, "The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow. The King, Prince Charles, now King, the Queen Consort, Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, now Queen Consort." It's 9 minutes to 7 and you're watching GB News TV and radio. It is a day of historic change. Our Queen, our head of state, has kept her promise made in 1947 of a life of service to the nation. This will, of course, be an enormously sad day for the royal family, the royal household as well as the British people and citizens of the Commonwealth. I think that many of us who've been lucky enough to have met Her Majesty the Queen, the late Queen, will reflect upon the fact that she has been a constant. Whatever is asked of her, lighting lights, setting off beacons, celebrating her own jubilee, it has indeed been that life of service so elegantly and eloquently described by herself in 1947 in her birthday message to the Commonwealth. Do you know, we haven't known any other monarch. You'd have to be of a right royal age to have known any other, in which case you almost certainly got a card from the late Queen wishing you a happy birthday. And I've said it many times, and I will say it again so long as our coverage continues. We mourn the loss of the Queen, but that group of people mourn the loss of a mother and a grandmother and indeed a great-grandmother. Elizabeth Windsor, the longest reigning monarch in British history, the longest serving female head of state in the world, today truly is one that I think will stay in all of our minds.